Hello, my name is Gary Fleming. I'm the Vice President of Strategic Services at RedLine Solutions. Today we're going to talk about the differences between food safety and traceability. As I continue to meet with companies both in and out of the United States, I find it ever prevalent that people continue to blend food safety and traceability into one topic. In reality, they are very, very different and have little or nothing to do with one another. Let's explain why. Food safety can be defined as those practices and processes that have been put in place to proactively prevent the growth and spread of foodborne pathogens such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria. Whereas traceability can be defined as those practices and processes that have been put in place to help track the journey of the product as it makes its way through the supply chain so that, one, we can trace it back to its source, and two, we can figure out where that implicated product resides within the supply chain, such as which pack sheds, which distribution centers, which grocery stores, or which restaurants, so forth and so on. Getting back to food safety, there's several different protocols, there's standards, there's certifications and audit programs. So when you hear any of the following, immediately think food safety and recognize it has nothing to do with traceability. And that would be things like GAPS or GAP, Good Agricultural Practices, GMPs, HACCP programs, auditing companies such as Primus, SQF, Global Gap, standards like GFSI, the Global Food Safety Initiative. All of those acronyms have everything to do with food safety and nothing to do with traceability. On the other hand, the following acronyms deal primarily with traceability and have little to nothing to do with food safety. Things like the PTI, the Produce Traceability Initiative, GS1, which is the standards organization that creates standards on product identification numbers and barcodes. Just so happens the PTI uses GS1 standards for barcodes and for numbering the products. The ASN, or Advanced Ship Notice, which is used to communicate information between trading partners that's used in a traceback investigation. The G10, or Global Trade Item Number, which is the GS1 standard protocol that's used to identify products. The Lauder Batch Number, which, as you know, is the key component that the FDA uses to trace back a product to its origin. So the PTI simply works like this. You put a barcode onto a case label and fix that case label onto a case. Inside that barcode are at minimum two pieces of information: the G10 number, which identifies the case, and then the Lauder Batch Number, which identifies its origin. As that case moves through the supply chain outside of your four walls, it's read and stored both inbound and outbound so that they have a date and time stamp of when that specific case came into their facility and when it left their facility. It's also tied to the PO or invoice, so they can also determine who they received it from and who they shipped it to, which is part of the one step up, one step down provision of the Bioterrorism Act, which is now part of the Food Safety Modernization Act. Well, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can certainly call me at 408-326-0140, or you can email me at gfleming@redlinesolutions.com. Thanks and have a great day.